All right, I am back. I am back. I am back. I just had to take some time off for the last month plus. Just needed some time to just relax, just for not like negative mental health reasons, but I think just for mental health reasons. And like I'm fine. I'm fine. Like December can get you a little down, get you a little down at times. So I had to just kind of sit back and just do my thing. But I wanted to quickly talk a little bit about two and a half little things. First of all, congratulations to Mr. Glover Teixeira on an amazing career. His last three fights were title fights, and he was winning against Yuri Prohaska, except until the last 28 seconds. Um, yeah, and then there's Jamal Hill. He just got outclassed, and I think it was a perfect time to hang it up in Rio. All of that, but I want to quickly talk about two other things, just pivoting to two other things. If you remember first of all, like my favorite unranked welterweight, at least Jack Della Maddalena, when he fought, his debut was against a guy by the name of Pete Rodriguez, and that's actually who I would like to talk about. Pete Rodriguez is moving down from 170 down to 155, and he's like a compact little guy. Uh, but I think he's going to do well at 155. His opponent, Natan Levy, who he's going to be facing, I don't know if he's going to have any success against him because Natan Levy is very, very good, especially with that karate. But I personally think that Pete, he's going to be able to carry that power over from 170, and he'll have some levels of success. He's a little bit shorter, so who knows? But honestly, man, if he could like keep losing weight, I think he could honestly successfully maybe go down to 145. He could go down to 145 and he could have success there. So I think that's something to consider. Anyways, I'm a fan. I'm a fan because of the association of Jack Del Maddalena, my favorite unranked guy. But I'm seeing that I'm getting low battery, so I wanted to touch on something very briefly. Tony Ferguson. I know everyone talks about him, but I think that there are winnable fights for him. He's on a five-fight losing streak at the moment, but I don't think that needs to be like what's the word? I don't think that needs to be like I don't. I think that's bad, obviously, but I don't think maybe instead of talking about the losing streak, I think we should talk more about the fact that okay, don't go for rankings. Don't try and work your way up. The title thing, in my opinion, is out of the picture. I don't want to judge because the Randy Couture's, Glover Teixeira's, all these guys who've had success later in life in their career. Um, I personally think that I've compiled like a small, very small list of people that could possibly, uh, you know, be an all right opponent. I think he should be fighting opponents that people may know, maybe are veterans of the sport who've been around a while, but don't have the greatest. I not like bad records, but not the greatest records like within the UFC. So there's some right here. Christos Giagos from Brazil. I think he's like 37. So you want people like around like his age, around Tony's like age, or people that are this one's gonna be a little bit trickier. Are people that are young but don't necessarily have the wealth of knowledge in mixed martial arts or just martial arts in general that say somebody like Tony Ferguson would have. So Christos Giagos, maybe Chris Gritzmacher, he'd be good. Um, Maybe even like someone like John McDessie. I want to say they fought in the past once, but maybe like a Jim Miller possibly, who I think Jim Miller would win. Even someone like Clay Guida. Clay Guida would be great. Maybe Bobby Green. I think Bobby Green would be okay. Kyle Nelson, Canadian. Maybe Eric Gonzalez. So I'm just saying. I'm just looking at rankingmma.ca or whatever. Um, or like a Joe Lazon. He'd be pretty good. I think Joe Lazon. There's one guy here, Alex Munoz, who's 6-2 and 0-2 in the UFC. He'd be all right. There's even like people on like that road to the UFC thing that they did a little while back. I think there's a guy from India. I think he's the first Indian UFC fighter. I could be wrong on that, but Anshul Jubli, to any of the Indian people who may be watching this. I'm sorry if I screwed that name up. Even okay, there's somebody who I think I think if you're trying to get, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know if we've mentioned, but Omar Morales, I think he'd be good. I think I've already mentioned him, but if I haven't, there you go. I don't. Oh, Michael Johnson would be perfect. Michael Johnson would be perfect. I don't say Michael Johnson actually has beaten Tony Ferguson back in the day. Jamie Malarkey, who I'm a fan of, I think would be good. But what I was trying to say was Terrence McKinney. Terrence McKinney just had a terrible knockout loss against one of the Bonfim brothers, like knee to the brain, like well, mainly to the neck jaw area. Anyways, not good regardless. But what I'm trying to say is I'm not very hot on Terrence McKinney. I haven't been like really ever after the like Drew Dober loss and like I don't know. I just felt like there was like so little on him. Like the Matt Frivola win was like in like it was like 5 seconds or something like that, 6 seconds, and then I think he's had like another win, but I don't think it was great. And then the Drew Dober loss, and it was like a Drew Dober loss. It was like a Matt Frivola, I think Drew Dober, and then he had some win, and now he just had the loss against one of the Bonfim brothers. I can't remember which Bonfim brother it was, but I mean, maybe a Terrence McKinney, but I think he'd have to go on a little bit more of a losing streak to be in that category. What I'm trying to say is, I think if we want to get Tony back in it, I think that we need to have him fighting guys who are around his age, don't necessarily have the skill level, maybe on a win one lose one, win one lose one type thing. Maybe even like on a couple fight losing streak, or maybe they won their last fight after a series of like 4 losses or something like that. Like people who are like 1-4 in their last 5, somewhere around that. Just people that you kind of keep around, right? But Ferguson versus Guida, I think, would be not a bad fight. You just need to protect Tony a little bit. He's not going to be a champion, at least in my opinion, within the UFC. Honestly, it'd be so weird. Like even if he like, I think the only way for Tony to be like to have a championship belt, not an interim champion, I think would be to get him fighting people like get him in like smaller organizations somewhere around the world. Like I don't watch Cage Warriors, but would he have any success in Cage Warriors? Would he have any success in the PFL? I mean, those are sort of larger organizations. Like PFL, pretty big. I don't know. So I think there's success to be had by Tony, but it's like he just needs to not be fighting studs. He doesn't. I honestly, I think it would just be bad. I think he could maybe have a good fight in like April if he gave him like a good training camp and like good training partners as well. Because I feel as if Tony is the type of guy to like have a lot of yes men around him. And I know he's talked about that. I think he's talked about that in the past. But honestly, man, I want to see Tony win at least one time, in my MMA watching career, So that's about it. I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. Oof, that's embarrassing. I'm now obviously I'm on a different camera. I'm in a different room, in the dining room, not in my room anymore. But my battery died. So what I was gonna finish my thought, if I can try and remember what I said, was I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, however things are edited up. There's some footage in there from Vancouver. There's some footage in there from today. Just enjoy the video, and I should probably do this because I don't do this, but like and subscribe. I should do that, or comment, or share with a friend or something. Anyways, goodbye, y'all. Okay, so I'm at Walmart for one reason, and like one reason only. I'm looking at the sports cards, particularly UFC cards. I'm at the Uptown Walmart here in Victoria. the other day I was at the West Shore Walmart, and they had a bunch of UFC cards, like the Panini Chronicles and all that. So I'm just gonna see if they have any, or if they have anything else, and maybe we'll buy something. And I don't know. It's been a long time since I bought cards from a store, like a pack of cards. So yeah, dude. All right, here we go. So I'm by the highway. I apologize if the audio reflects that, but as you can see, there wasn't a whole lot of like stuff. There was just the WWE Chronicle like blaster box or whatever it's called. Yeah, that sucks. So obviously that whole area, I don't know if the camera picked any of it up. I was trying to record discreetly because there's a lot of there's like a lot of workers around. So I was like, okay, just trying to record. And yeah, it was just like the blaster box stuff, the same stuff that was at West Shore, because I was talking about West Shore. There's the WWE and there's the UFC stuff. So there's no UFC stuff here. I don't know if they ever got it. They probably did. That whole area is usually like Magic cards, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, other sports cards. So, you know, yeah, if I still had a bus pass, I would come down here regularly if I could. But I don't, so that's kind of my life. But as I was going towards the self-checkout, there was like little packs of like, there's like soccer, there was I think there's some soccer, there's some hockey, and there's also like Frozen, like the movie. Like Panini, I guess, made cards for them. So I don't know, I didn't get any of that, but yeah, dude, I'm gonna go downtown, maybe do some thrifting. I got some little canvases for some oil painting, or acrylic technically, and I'm big into like the carnivore animal-based diet, which I think I've mentioned in the past. So I got some honey, some Peace River liquid honey, made in Canada, gluten-free, all that stuff. I think I said unpasteurized already. I'm really tired, so yeah, I think I did say unpasteurized. Whatever. I'm gonna go to the bus, listen to my John Christ Net Positive podcast, and just have a good time. Alrighty, peace out. Keona, tell the people where we're going.
Going to Vancouver Christmas Market. Woo! Christmas Market!
So we're here in Vancouver, hence the Vancouver Christmas Market thing. And yeah, we're going to the Vancouver Christmas Market, and then we're going to Soccer Mommy. We made it here live, and yeah, we should go. We should probably go.
There's a high school here?
Of course there's a high school here.
In the middle of downtown?
It's Vancouver. You gotta put it somewhere.
What?
Anyways, Keona, can you repeat again? How long is it gonna take for us to walk there?
26 minutes.
26 minutes. But, you know, that's not bad. I like Vancouver. Vancouver's, as we've, you know, previously mentioned, a vibe. What school is this? Oh, so CBC Radio Canada, not a school. Next to a school, though. Yeah, no, it's cold. Keona is no, he's not yet. He's on FaceTime. Keona is seriously regretting the fact she did not bring her scarf. It is a little, it's a little cold. Corn. Here, do you need my jacket?
For my face?
Well, for something.
No.
Oh, okay. They still got snow here, which I think is kind of, I don't know, weird. Snow,
they
rain.
Have blocks of ice. Which
blocks
is
of ice.
Weird.
I think that was ice sculptures, though.
Yeah, but like
is this?
Around.
Oh, that's not the Commodore.
I think that's the Elizabeth.
Something. I don't know. Anyways, me, Nathaniel, and the boys had food there before Greg Fleet.
At Browns?
Yeah.
Why Browns?
I don't know. It's a guys' night thing. I don't know.
What?
Across your wrist like a razor blade. You won't ever know me. I still let my dreams fill with your face. Oh no. Oh no.
got our stolen bread.
Stolen bread.
Stolen, yeah, we stole it.
Not
No,
stolen.
it was really Chris stolen bread. Yeah, lots of fun. I'm very cold. We're very cold, and now it's on our way to soccer, mommy. Yeah, you are allowed to bring these kind of cameras in, so hopefully. Well, you can't bring removable cameras with removable lenses. This definitely does not have it. So on to soccer, mommy.